हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू अवर चैनल। सो आज के पाइथन सीरीज की वीडियो में हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं पाइथन बुलियंस। सो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। बुलियंस रिप्रेजेंट वन ऑफ टू वैल्यूज, either ट्रू और false. Boolean values. In programming, you often need to know if an expression is true or false. You can evaluate any expression in Python and get one of two answers, true or false. When you compare two values, the expression is evaluated and Python returns the Boolean answer. जैसे कि इस एग्जांपल में देखते हैं, यहाँ दिया गया है प्रिंट 10 ग्रेटर देन 9, ये सही है तो ये हमें रिटर्न करके देगा ट्रू। देन नेक्स्ट है प्रिंट 10 इक्वल्स इक्वल्स 9। यहाँ पे हमने दो बार इक्वल्स इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि ये फिर कंपेयर करता है दो नंबर को, क्या वेदर वो लोग इक्वल है या नहीं। और अगर मैं यहाँ पे बस एक इक्वल्स टू साइन दूँ तो ये एरर दे देगा, क्योंकि इक्वल्स टू साइन असाइन करने के लिए यूज होता है। देन इसका आउटपुट आएगा फॉल्स। देन वी हैव प्रिंट 10 स्मॉलर देन 9, ना it's not true, so it will return false. Let's try. See, true, false and false. Okay, so next we have, when you run a condition in an if statement, Python returns true or false. जब भी हम किसी if statement के अंदर कोई कंडीशन डालते हैं और अगर वो कंडीशन सही हुआ तो वो ट्रू रिटर्न करके देगा, अगर वो गलत हुआ तो वो फॉल्स रिटर्न कर देगा। और अगर इफ के साथ एल्स स्टेटमेंट है, अगर इफ वाले स्टेटमेंट कंडीशन सही हुए तो वो ट्रू रिटर्न करेगा, अगर फॉल्स रिटर्न किया तो वो एल्स वाले स्टेटमेंट को प्रिंट करेगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, प्रिंट अ मैसेज बेस्ड ऑन whether the condition is true or false. So a equals 200, b equals 33. So यहाँ पे अपना if कंडीशन है b is greater than a, no a is greater than b. So ये वाला स्टेटमेंट फॉल्स हो गया तो ये प्रिंट नहीं करेगा, वो जाएगा else के पास एंड वो इसे प्रिंट कर देगा b is not greater than a. सी b is not greater than a, अगर मैं यहाँ पे 330 लिख दूँ तो ये प्रिंट करेगा b is greater than a, क्योंकि if कंडीशन satisfy हो रहा है. Okay, then we have evaluate values and variables. The bool function allows you to evaluate any value, give you true or false in return. So evaluate a string and a number. Print bool hello. Hello is a string, so it will return true. Then we have integer, so it will return true. Then we have another example. Evaluate two variables. X equals hello, y equals 15. So it will also return true because x के hello x को assign किया गया है and 15 y को, so it will work the same. Okay, and it will return true. Then most values are true. Almost any value is evaluated to true if it has some sort of content. Then any string is true except empty string. Any number is true except 0. Any list, tuple, set and dictionary are true except empty ones. The following will return true. जैसे कि C. Bool ABC, ये एक string value है, so it will return true. Then we have integer value, so it will return true. Then we have a list of elements, so it will also return true. See, okay. then some values are false. In fact, there are not many values that evaluate to false, except empty values such as empty set, empty list, empty tuple, empty list, empty dictionary or set, then empty string, the number 0, and the value none. And of course, the value false evaluates to false. The following will return false. So if we print false inside bool, so it will return false. Then none, ये भी false return करेगा. Zero will return false. Empty string will return false. Then empty tuple, empty list, empty set or dictionary will also return false. Then we have one more value or object, in this case evaluates to false, and that is if you have an object that is made from a class with the len function that returns 0 or false. So यहाँ पे हमने एक क्लास बनाया है माई क्लास करके, एंड उसके अंदर हमने फंक्शन दिया है len नाम का. ओके, एंड सेल्फ, ये तो लिखना जरूरी है. देन इसके अंदर हमने दिया है रिटर्न फॉल्स. सो ये क्या करेगा, जब यहाँ पे देखिए हमने एक वेरिएबल बनाया है जिसमें हमने ये माई क्लास को कॉल किया एंड प्रिंट बुल ऑफ माई ऑब्जेक्ट. सो जब हम ये करेंगे तो ये माई ऑब्जेक्ट माई क्लास को कॉल करेगा. माई क्लास के अंदर है ये फंक्शन है एंड फंक्शन में हमने दिया रिटर्न फॉल्स. तो ये 0 को रिटर्न करके प्रिंट वाले में दे देगा एंड बुल 0 यानी कि फॉल्स. सो इट विल रिटर्न फॉल्स. ओके, then we have functions can return a boolean. You can create function that returns a boolean value. So print the answer of a question. So here is a function my function. Okay, and यहाँ पे हमने अंदर दिया है रिटर्न ट्रू. सो अब यहाँ पे हम प्रिंट के अंदर my फंक्शन को कॉल कर रहे हैं, तो ये रन होगा एंड ये रिटर्न करके देगा ट्रू. सो प्रिंट ट्रू, इसका आउटपुट आ गया ट्रू. Then we have you can execute code based on the boolean answer of a function. Example, print yes if the condition returns true, otherwise print no. यहाँ पे हमने एक फंक्शन बनाया है my function एंड इसके अंदर हमने डाला है रिटर्न ट्रू. सो अब यहाँ पे हमने एक if else स्टेटमेंट लिखा है. if my function यानी कि अगर my function ट्रू है तो प्रिंट करना है हमें yes, एंड अगर ये फॉल्स हो गया तो हम इस पे आएंगे एंड एल्स पे है हम प्रिंट कर देंगे नो. सो लेट्स ट्राई सी, ये ट्रू है. अगर मैं यहाँ पे FALS फॉल्स कर दूं तो इट विल रन नो. ओके, सी नो. Then Python also has many built-in functions that return a Boolean value, like the isInstance function, which can be used to determine if an object is of a certain data type. Now, check if an object is an integer or not. So यहाँ पे हमने 200 असाइन किया है x को, वेरिएबल x को. सो जब हम प्रिंट फिर इसके प्रिंट के अंदर लिखेंगे इस इंस्टांस एंड देन वी विल राइट द वेरिएबल नेम कोमा. हमें देखना है क्या ये इंट है, ये इंटीजर डाटा टाइप है. सो इट विल रिटर्न ट्रू. ओके, फिर अब मैं यहाँ अगर इंट की जगह फ्लोट कर दूँ तो इट विल रिटर्न फॉल्स. सी फॉल्स. ओके, एंड सेम वही अगर मैं यहाँ पे इंट कर के रखूँ एंड यहाँ पे मैं कर दूँ 0.00, सो इट विल ऑल्सो रिटर्न फॉल्स क्योंकि x में अब फ्लोट वैल्यू स्टोर है. So यहाँ पे int नहीं होगा. So now we have an exercise. Print 5 greater than 3. So it will return true. Correct. The statement below would print a Boolean value. Which one? It will print true as 10 is greater than 9. So now it will return false क्योंकि 10 is not equals to 9. Okay. So print 10 is smaller than 9. It will also return false. So print bool ये एक string value है. It's not an empty string. So it will return true. Then 0. We all know 0 will return false. So now next. So हमें print करना है print 10 greater than 9. Okay. Then print 10 equals 9. Then print bool and bool पे hello. Then print bool 0. Okay, let's check. Okay, it's right. Now next we have Python operators. So operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. In the example below, we use the plus operator to add together two values. Example, print 10 plus 5. ये 10 plus 5 करके हमें रिटर्न कर देगा उसकी वैल्यू. So it will return 15. See. Okay. Then we have, although the plus operator is often used to add together two values, like in the example above, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value or two variables. So sum 1 equals 100 plus 50, it will return 150. Then we have sum 2 equals sum 1 plus 250. So sum 1 is 150 plus 250 will return 400. Then we have sum 3. So sum 2 is 400 plus 400 will return 800. See? Okay. So Python divides the operators in the following groups. There are 7 types of operators. First one is arithmetic operator, second is assignment operator, then comparison operators, logical operators, identity operators, membership operators and bitwise operators. So एक एक करके हर एक operators को देखते हैं. Next. Internet is slow. Okay. So arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used with numeric values to perform common mathematical operations. There are 7 types of arithmetic operations. So first one is addition, then we have subtraction, then multiplication, then division, then modulus, then exponentiation, then we have floor division. So we all know addition, subtraction, multiplication. Okay, so let's एक करके देखते हैं try पे. So here we have x equals 5, y equals 3. So it will, when we print x plus y, it will return 8. 5 plus 3, 8. Okay. Then subtraction, x equals 5, y equals 3. So when we do x minus y, it will give us 2. 5 minus 3 equals 2. So then we have multiplication, x equals 5, y equals 3. So when we do x into y, it will return 15. Then we have division. See, when we do x equals 12, y equals 3, it will print, when we do x divided by y, it will return 4. And if I do 11, see, it will return 3.666. Okay, so when we do division, it will return in decimal point number. Okay, like if here is 9, so it will return 3. Basically, it will return, yeah, 3.0. I don't know why is it showing 4 when dividing by 12. Yeah, now it's okay. So it will return 4.0. Okay, then remember, when we do division, it will return in decimal point number. But when we do in floor division, it will return only, uh, it will not be return the division point. So see, if I here I have x equals 15, y equals 2, and we are doing x floor division y. So um, one second. Okay, so 15 divided by 2. So it will return. If I do only divide, like I don't have this one, okay, then it will return 7.5. See, 7.5. But if I add one more divide sign, then it will return only 7. See, now let's take that example only, 11 divided by 3. Okay, so it is returning 3. Okay, 3.6, so 3. The floor division rounds the result down to the nearest whole number. Okay, now we have modulus. So it will return the remainder. So 5 modulus 2. So if I divide by 2, then 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. So our remainder is 1. So it will return the remainder 1. Then we have exponentiation. Exponentiation. It will just give, see, x equals 2, y equals 5. So print x exponentiation y. So it is same as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So it will give us 32. Basically means 2 raised to the power 5. Then we have examples. Here is an example using different arithmetic operators. See, x plus 5, x plus y will return 19, x minus y will return 11, x into y will return 60, x divided by y will return 3.75, x modulus y will return 3, x exponentiation y will return 50625, then x floor division y will return 3. Then division in Python. Python has two division operators. Division returns a float, floor division returns an integer. Example, division always returns a float. See, okay, it will return 2.4. Then floor division always returns an integer. It rounds down to the nearest integer. See, next floor division y will return 2. Yeah. जब भी लाइक अगर तुम्हारा वैल्यू आ रहा है 3.8, सो तुम उसकी जगह 4 नहीं लिखोगे, आपको बस डेसिमल पॉइंट के बाद वाले नंबर्स को हटा देना है और जो पहले डेसिमल के पहले जो है उसको ही बस लिखना है. ओके, देन वी हैव एक्सरसाइज. व्हाट इज द रिजल्ट ऑफ 15 मॉड्यूलस 4? सो 4 3 are 12, so 15 minus 12 will return 3. Submit. Next, which operator is used for exponentiation in Python? Double into, so into. Next question, what is the difference between division and float division operators? This will return a float and this will return an integer. Okay. Multiply 10 with 5 and 20 result. Multiply करना है तो हमें बस simply ये sign दे देना. Then divide 10 by 2 and 20 result. So slash. We are done with arithmetic operators. अब चलते हैं assignment operators पे. No, assignment operators. Assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. So operator equals x equals 5. So it will return x equals 5. So print x, it will give us 5. Well, 5 is assigned to x and plus equals. So x plus equals 3 means x equals x plus 3. बस ये शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखा गया है एंड ये लॉन्ग फॉर्म में. तो इट विल रिटर्न 8. सी x इक्वल्स 5, हमने x की वैल्यू डाल दी 5 एंड देन अब हम उसको अपडेट कर रहे हैं x प्लस इक्वल्स 3, यानी कि x इक्वल्स x प्लस 3. पहले x की वैल्यू थी 5, सो 5 प्लस 3 विल रिटर्न 8. देन same with minus x equals x minus 3. Here it give us 2. Then multiply, it will give 15. Then x divided by 3, it will give 1.66667. Okay, so then x modulus 3 will give 2. Then x floor division 3 will give 1. Then x into 3 will give 125. Then we have x and equals 3. So x equals x and 3. X is in x we have an integer value, so it should return true. Okay, no, wait. Okay, sorry. यहाँ पे हमने ये लिखा है ना. अगर मैं यहाँ पे लेट मी चेक, मेरे को बस चेक करना. आई थिंक क्या एरर दे देगा. नहीं, 3 रिटर्न करेगा. ओके, यहाँ पे वापस कर देते हैं. So x and equals 3. Yeah, it is returning true, right? 1 is true and 0 is false. Okay, अगर मैं यहाँ पे हेलो लिखूँ, मेरे को एक बार ट्राई करने दो यार. So return 0. नहीं, we haven't typed error. Okay, in returning 1. Okay, then we have or equals x or equals 3. X or 3. It will return 7. Then we have not operator. So x not equals 3, x equals x not 3. I guess ये नोट का ही साइन है, so it will return 6. Then it is shifting. So x, I guess right shift है ये. So x right shift 3 will give 0. So next ये left shift x shift 3 will give 40. Then even I don't know this one though. So x colon equals 3 will return 3. ये रहा. इस वाले का नाम है the Walrus operator. Python 3.8 introduced the colon equals operators known as the Walrus operator. It assigns values to variables as part of a larger expression. The count variable is assigned in the if statement and given the value 5. Okay, so we have numbers, a list of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if count, we are doing this line of numbers. Line of numbers इसकी length है 5. So 5 is greater than 3. It's true. So list has 5. Okay. So 5 is greater than 3. It's true. So it will return 5. Okay. Line of numbers minus 3. If I run this, it should return nothing. Okay, sorry. See, we have closed the parenthesis. Okay, so it's 1. ये एक ही है. So count पे हमने assign कर दिया 5. So if 5 is greater than 2, so it will, ये सही है. तो ये count का वैल्यू कितना है 5. So it will return list has 5 elements. Okay. अगर ये false होता तो यहाँ पे as statement पास होता. अगर मैं यहाँ से 5, 4 और 3 हटा दूँ तो it's false. Okay, so it will not print this. It will just return empty. Yeah, let me do this as print this. So it's a print this. Yeah, the same did it. Okay, then we have what will be the value of x after this score. X equals 10. So x plus equals 5. So it will return 15. Next, which operators assigns a value to a variable and uses it in an expression. Equals. Wrong. Try again. This one. Correct. Okay. So what will be the result of the following syntax? So it should print 8. Next. What does x into equals 3 mean? X equals x into 3. Okay. So we are done with assignment operators. Now let's move to ternary operators. The ternary operator allows you to assign one value if a condition is true and another if it is false. So Assign a value to x. Assign the value weekend if the number is higher than 5, otherwise work it out. So here we have a variable num and it has a value 6. Okay, so x equals weekend if num is greater than 5. It's true, so it will print weekend. But if I write here 4 weekend if num greater than 5, यानी कि 4 is greater than 5, no, so it will uh, run the else one, so it will print work day. See, if when num is 6 it is printing weekend, and if I do here 4 it will print work day. Okay, so simple. Then here is a note. The ternary operator is not an actual operator. It is a conditional expression or a shorthand if statement. So here if else statement का shorter version. Okay. Instead of alif, the ternary operator can be used instead of alif in longer if statements. Example: assign fry if num is 5, set if num is 6, sun if num is 7, otherwise assign weekday. So num equals हम यहाँ पे हम एक इनपुट दे देंगे, देन यूजर इनपुट देंगे, यहाँ पे इंट इनपुट करके देन x इक्वल्स फ्राई अगर num इक्वल्स 5 हुआ, एल्स सेट if num इक्वल्स 6, एल्स सन if num equals 7, else weekday. So see, as it is 6, it will not run this. Then we will come to else. Then we have set if num equals 6, it's true, so it will print this. Then if I write 7, it will print sun. Then if I write 1, it will print weekday. Okay. Okay, we are done with ternary operators also. Then we have comparison operator. Python comparison operators. Comparison operators. So comparison operators are used to compare two values. There are total 6 type of comparison operators. So first we have equal to, 12, then we have not equal, then greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, then less than or equal to. So to check if two numbers are equal, we write x equals y. So let's try. We have 5 and 3. Print 5 equals y. No, it's false. So it will return false. If I write here 3, then it will return true, as x 3 is equals 3. Then we have not equals, x not equals to y. So it will print true. Okay. And if I write here again 3, it will return false. Okay. Then we have greater than. So x greater than y, yes, 5 is greater than 3. If I write here 3, then it will return false, as x is not greater than y. Then we have less than, same, it will also return false, and it will also return false. See, false, then if I write this, it will return true. Okay, we are done with less than. Then we have greater than or equal to. So try it. X equals 5 and y equals 3. If I print x greater than or equal to y, it will return true. And again, if I write 3, it will also return 2, as we are checking both if greater than or equal to. Okay, so x greater than or equal to y, so it will return true. Then we have less than or equal to, see, it's returning false. And if I write here 3, it will return true. And also, and again if I write 2, it will return true. Okay, so next we have examples. Comparison operators return true or false based on the comparison. X equals 5, so let's check. See, x equals y, false. X not equals to y, true. X is greater than y, true. X less than y, false. X greater than or equals to y, true. Then x less than equals to y, false. So say false, true, true, false, true, false. Then we have chaining comparison operators. Python allows you to chain comparison operators. We have x equals 5. So if I write 1 less than equal to, x between 1 to 10. Okay, yes, it is true. 5 is greater than 1 and less than 10. So it will return true. Then we have print. Using AND, we can also check. So x, we have value 5. 5 is greater than 1. So it is true. This one is true. Then x is less than 10. So it's also true. So true and true will return true. If here it was less than sign, then x less than 1, no, it's false, and this one is true. So it will print false, but here the condition is true. So it will return true, true. Let's see if I write here small 10. Okay, it will return false. Second one, see, false. Also, if I write or, and here I write this, or we check whether one condition, if one condition is even true, it will return true. See, as it is false and this one is true, so false or true will return true. We will learn more about this in the coming lessons. What is the result of 5 equals 5? It will return true. Next, which operator checks if two values are not equal? We use this exclamatory sign equals to. We also use this, but this is used in SQL database. I don't know whether we use it in Python or not, but this one is more popular when we use not equal. Okay, submit. What does the expression 1 less than x less than 10 check? If x is less than 1 or 10, no. If x equals 1 or 10, no. If x is between 1 and 10, yes. Now next, use the correct comparison operator to check if 5 is not equal to 10. So we will do this. If 5 not equals to 10, print 5 and 10 is not equal. We are done with comparison operators. Now let's move to logical operators. In logical operators, we have and, or, not. The logical operators are used to combine conditional statements. Oh, and description returns true if both statements are true. See, x is less than 5 and x is less than 10. If my value of x is 2, so 2 is less than 5, yes, true. 2 is less than 10, yes, true. So it will return true. See, here we have x equals 5. print x is greater than 3 and x is smaller than 10, it will return true. Then if I write 2, so it will return false. See. Then we have OR operator, returns true if one of the statement is true, x less than 5 or x less than 4. Let's see the example. X equals 5. So print x is greater than 3 or x is smaller than 4. X is greater than 3, yes, it's true, or x is less than 4, no, false. So true or false will return true. Okay, returns true because one of the conditions are true. 5 is greater than 3, but 5 is not less than 4. Then we have not operator. Then it reverse the result, returns false if the result is true. Not this both if both is true, then not true means false. X equals 5, so 5 greater than 3, yes. 5 smaller than 10, yes. Yes and yes, yes. So not yes यानी कि false, not true यानी कि false. Next we have examples. Example, test if a number is greater than 0 and less than 10. X equals 5, print x is greater than 0 and x is less than 10. So it will return true if I have given 5 as a input. So next example, test if a number is less than 5 or greater than 10. See here it is given and here it is given or. So here we are doing this. X equals 5, print x less than 5 or x greater than 10. So this both statements are false, as because 5 is not less than 5, it's false. If here it was equals to sign, then it will return true. See, true. Then we have reversed the result with not, so it will basically reverse the result. This was coming true, then not true will return false. Here we have an exercise. What is the result of 5 less than 7? Yes, it's true. And 5 is greater than 7? No, it's false. So it will return true and false, false. Next, what is the result of 5 less than 7? True, or 5 greater than 7? False. True or false will return true. Next, what does the not operator do? Not operator. It compares two values, no. Combines two conditions, no. Reverses the Boolean value, yes. Next, use the correct logical operator to check if at least one of two statements is true. यानी कि कोई भी अगर एक स्टेटमेंट ट्रू हो जाता है तो वो रिटर्न करेगा ट्रू. कोई भी एक स्टेटमेंट को चेक करने के लिए हम यूज करते हैं और. सो और if 5 equals 10 or 4 equals 4, so it will return true, so it will print at least one of the statement is true. Okay, so we are done with logical operators. Now let's move to identity operators. So identity operators are used to compare the objects, not if they are equal, but if they are actually the same object with the same memory location. Okay, so we have is operator and is not. Let's see is operator. So it will return true if both variables are the same object. X is y. If x equals 5 and y equals 5 and we print x is y, so it will return true. See, x equals apple banana, y equals apple banana, z equals x, means z equals apple banana. So it's print x is z. By also this x has different memory location and y has different memory location. Okay, and but z has the same memory location as x, as we have assigned x to z, z equals x. Okay, so if we print z is sorry, x is z, so it will return true. Then see, returns true because z is the same object as x. Then print x is y, so it will return false because they both have different memory location. So returns false if x returns false because x is not the same object as y, even if they have the same content. See, they both have the same content, but they have different memory locations. Then print x equals y, so it will return true as they both are list and they have same elements. If I write here, if I do this as tuple, okay, then this both will return false. See, false and false. Okay, now examples. The is operator. Oh, okay, we have is not also. Returns true if both variables are not the same object. X is not y. Let's see. So here we have the same example. So x equals apple banana, y equals apple banana have different memory locations, and z equals x means they have same memory location. If I print x is not z, it will return false as because they both are same and also has the same memory location. So it's false. Then see, returns false because z is the same object as x. Then we have print x is not y. It will return true but because they have the same content, but they have different memory locations. So it will return true. Okay. Then we have print x not equals y. It will return false because they both has same elements and it is list. If I again do here type tuple, then it will return true. See, false, true, true. Okay. So here again we have example. This operator returns true if both. We have seen this. Okay. True, false, true. Then we have is not again true. Then we have difference between is and equals. So in is operator, it checks if both variables point to the same object in memory. Okay. Then we have equals checks if the values of both variables are equal. So in ऑपरेटर इज ऑपरेटर चेक करता है दोनों की वैल्यूज को भी और उन ऑब्जेक्ट की मेमोरी लोकेशन को भी, बट इक्वल्स टू ऑपरेटर में बस उनकी वैल्यूज को चेक किया जाता है. जैसे कि ये वाला एग्जांपल है, एक्स और वाई दोनों की मेमोरी लोकेशन डिफरेंट होगी, राइट. So if I do print x equals y, it will only check the values 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they are same, so it will return true. Then we will print x is y even when they have same values, but they share different memory location. So it will return false. If I write here x is not y, it will return true. So true, true. Okay. Then We have exercise. What does the is operator check? If two values are equal, if two variables point to the same object, if a value exists. So its correct answer is if two variables point to the same object. Okay. Then we have another question. What is the result of 1 2 is 1 2? It will return true as we haven't given any uh, variable. Okay, so I wait, it will return. Oh, what? Sorry, sorry guys. I am not that professional. So it will return false. They both will have different memory location. And next, what is the difference between is and equals equals? So is checks identity and equals checks value. Yeah, it's true. Then next we have membership operators. So yeah, membership operators are used to test if a sequence is present in an object is presented in an object. So in returns to if a sequence with the specified value is present in the object. Example x in y. So it will check the value x is present in y or not. So here we have a list of elements stored in a variable x. So in x we have apple and banana. Okay, if I do banana in x, it will check whether the word banana or the element banana is present in the list x or not. So banana is present, so it will return true. If I write here kaddu, so it will return false. Okay, simple. Okay. So next we have not in. Returns true if a sequence with the specified value is not present in the object. So ये true तब return करेगा जब वो value उस list of elements या set of elements या किसी भी चीज के अंदर नहीं हुआ. Let's see example. So again we have a list of elements stored in variable x. We have apple and banana. So if I print pineapple not in x, it will return true. But if I write, it is returning true because pineapple is not present in x. Then we have, if I write apple, it will return false. As apple is present in x, but it is saying apple not in x, so it will return false. Example, check if banana is present in a list. We know it will return true. Okay, then we have example again, it will return true. Then membership in strings. The membership operators also work with the strings. Now text equals hello world. So print h in text. So it will see whether h is present in hello world or not. It is present. Okay, so it will return true. Then we have print hello in text. See, here the hello is present, but h is different. Here in text the h is capital letter, and in this we are seeing the small letter. So it will return false. And we have print z not in text, so it will return true as z is not present in this hello world. So true, false, false, true. Yeah, it will return true, right? As it is not present. So then we have exercise. What does the in operator do? Checks if a value exists in a sequence, adds a value to a list, compares two values. So इसका सही आंसर है checks if a value exists in a sequence. Okay, Submit. Correct. Next. What is the result of A in Apple? So it will return true as A is present in Apple. So it will return true. Next. Are membership operators case sensitive when used with strings? Yes. हमने वो एग्जांपल देखा था, राइट, लास्ट स्लाइड में. So it is true. Next. Use the correct membership operator to check if apple is present in the fruits object. Is present. So we will write in. हम in लिख के चेक करेंगे. If apple in fruits, so it will return true. Submit. Okay, we are done with membership operators. Now चलते हैं bitwise operators पे. We have bitwise operators. Bitwise operators are used to compare binary numbers, 0 and 1. So we have and sets each bit to 1 if both bits are 1. So x and y. See, print x 6 and 3. Here, let's see. The AND operator compares each bit and set it to 1 if both are 1. Otherwise, it is set to 0. So here we have the binary number of 6. So let's see the last 4, 0 1 1 0, and in 3 0 0 1 1. Okay, 0 1 will give 0 1 1 as it is AND operator. Okay, so for let's see, false true will return false, then true true will return true, true false will return false. Okay, so it's coming to uh, let's see this 0 0 1 0. So it's 2 as we go 1. Okay, so this first one is 1, then 2 4 8 16 32 64. It goes like this. Okay, as we go this side it will multiply by 2. So here it is given decimal numbers and their binary values. Okay, you can pause the video and read it. So it will return 2. Okay, then we have OR operator. Sets each bit to 1 if one of two bits is 0. Let's try 6 or 3. So it was coming 2 in case of AND operator, but it will return 7 in case of OR operator, as 0 and 1 will give 1, 1 1 will give 1, 1 0 will give 1, 0 0 will give 0. So it is 1 3 plus 4 is 7, returning 7. Then we have XOR. Okay, that was not operated, that was XOR. Sets each bit to 1 if only one of two bits is 1. Okay, अगर कोई भी दो बिट्स में से कोई एक बिट 1 है तो ही बस ये 1 पे सेट करेगा. अगर दोनों 1 है तो ये 0 कर देगा, दोनों 0 है तो 0, और 1 0 है तो 1, 0 1 है तो 1. So here we have 6 XOR 3. So 0 1 0 1 will give 1, 1 1 will give 0, 1 0 will give 1. So it will give 5. Then we have NOT operator, inverts all the bits. Okay, we have x equals 3. So NOT 3 will just do this. 1 it's 0 0 1 1. So it will do 1 1 0 0. Yeah, you can read this. Okay, so it's given -4. Then we have 0 fill left shift. Yeah, it's left shift. So shift left by pushing zeros in front of the right and let the leftmost bits follow. So this example. Here we have 3 left shift 2. So we have 3. Why is it toward? Okay, we are doing okay. 2 times left shift. So it will come this. Okay, then it will come this. This will come this. Okay, so it will come 1100. We have we हमने यहाँ पे लिखा 0011. ओके, सो जब हम एक बार शिफ्ट करेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा 0110. फिर हम वापस से शिफ्ट करेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा 1100. सो 1100 इज 12 एज 1248. ओके, so it's giving 12. Then we are assigning the right shift. It will basically right shift the elements. So it's same. We have 8 1000 1000. So दो बार शिफ्ट करना है, यहाँ पे दिया है. So it will become 0010. So ये इसका आंसर आएगा 2. Here we have examples. The AND operator compares each bit and set. पढ़ लिया ये हमने. So let's try 6 and 3 will result 2. Then or it will return 7. Then in XOR it will return 5. Okay, so let's see this exercise. What is the result of 0110 and 0011? So 10 for 0. Okay, ये पहले में निकल गया. 11110. Okay, so it's true. What is the result of 0110 or 0011? So 0 1 will give 1. Okay, दो ऑप्शन में 1 है. Then 1 1 will give 1. So ये वाला सही होगा. Then 1 0 will give 1. Then 0 will give 0. So second option. What does the XOR operator return when both bits are 1? It will return 0. Okay, we are done with bitwise. Then we have operator precedence. Okay. Operator precedence describes the order in which operations are performed. ऑपरेटर प्रेसिडेंस हमें बताता है कि किस ऑर्डर में हमें वो उन ऑपरेशंस को परफॉर्म करना है. जैसे एग्जांपल, parenthesis has the highest precedence, meaning that expressions inside parenthesis must be evaluated first. Like in BODMAS में पैदा होता था b यानी कि ब्रैकेट्स. ठीक है, सो हियर प्रिंट हम ये parenthesis के अंदर भी हमने लिखा है 6+3 अंडर parenthesis. सो पहले ये वाला प्रिंट करेगा. तो ये आ जाएगा अपना 9 माइनस, फिर से ये पहले होगा 9 minus 9 is 0. So print 0 will give 0. Okay. Next, multiplication has higher precedence than division. Like in BODMAS also. M पहले आता है, A बाद में आता है. मल्टीप्लिकेशन पहले, एडिशन बाद में. एंड देयरफॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशंस आर इवैल्यूएटेड बिफोर एडिशन. इसलिए हम मल्टीप्लिकेशन पहले परफॉर्म करेंगे एडिशन के. सो प्रिंट 100 plus 5 into 3. So 5 into 3 is 15. 100 plus 15 is 115. सी 115। नाउ यहाँ पे हमें प्रेसिडेंस ऑर्डर दिया गया है. The precedence order is described in the table below, starting with the highest precedence at the top. Okay, so हम ऊपर से नीचे जाएंगे तो उनका लाइक प्रेसिडेंस कम होता जाएगा. पैरेंथेसिस का सबसे हाईएस्ट प्रेसिडेंस होता है, देन एक्सपोनेंशिएशन का, देन यूनरी प्लस, यूनरी माइनस एंड बिटवाइज नॉट. देन उसके बाद आता है अपना इनटू, डिवाइड, फ्लोर डिवीजन एंड मॉड्यूलस, देन प्लस माइनस, देन अपना आता है लेफ्ट शिफ्ट एंड देन राइट शिफ्ट, देन बिटवाइज एंड, बिटवाइज नॉट, सॉरी बिटवाइज एक्सोर, बिटवाइज और. फिर आता है अपने कंपैरिजन, फिर आइडेंटिटी एंड देन मेंबरशिप, देन नॉट यानी कि लॉजिकल नॉट, फिर लॉजिकल एंड, फिर लॉजिकल और. लेफ्ट टू राइट इवैल्यूएशन. If two operators have the same precedence, the expression is evaluated from left to right. यानी कि हम ऐसे जाएंगे. Okay. So example: addition plus and subtraction minus has the same precedence and therefore we evaluate the expression from left to right. See, यहाँ पे दिया है. They both have same addition and subtraction. So it will first do print 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 minus 7 is 2 and 2 plus 3 is 5. It will give 5. Here, exercise. What is the result of 2 plus 3 into 4? So, multiplication का ज़्यादा precedence होता है. So, 3 into 4 is 12 and 12 plus 2 will give 14. So, yeah, correct. And which operator has higher precedence? Addition, multiplication, they have the same precedence. So, multiplication का ज़्यादा होता है. Next. What is the result of 10 minus 5 plus 3? So plus and minus का same precedence होता है. So हम left to right जाएंगे. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So correct. Now let's go for our coding challenge. Operators basics. हमें दो वेरिएबल बनाना है. A equals 15 and B equals 4. Then हमें मॉड्यूलस प्रिंट करना है. So print A मॉड्यूलस B. Then floor division परफॉर्म करना है. So print A डबल स्लैश B. Then पावर करना है. print पावर. Okay. So print A into B. फिर हमें use the assignment operator to add 10 to A. Use plus equals operator. So A plus equals 10. मैं प्रिंट करने के लिए बोला नहीं गया है, so हम प्रिंट नहीं करेंगे. Done. Okay. So टाइम देख लेता है. ओके गाइस, सो आज की वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही. हम फिर अगले लेक्चर में मिलेंगे. सो तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, थैंक यू.